Hello and welcome to the Nintendo Network, and let's just jump right into this. We just all saw the Super Smash Bros. Direct, and let's kind of go through it point by point, and I'll tell you what I thought about it, and some exciting news as well. First off, we got the Simon Belmont reveal trailer. It was pretty good. You kind of saw Luigi get his spirit ripped out of his body, which was kind of freaky, but that's kind of like how Castlevania is. I do think Simon Belmont was a good choice for a third-party character. He's been with Nintendo since the original, and then you had Richter as a Echo. I haven't played a lot of Castlevania, so I have no idea who he is, but hey, seemed like people were excited for him as well. The new stage looks pretty cool, other than a lot of bosses and hazards, but we'll get back to hazards in a minute. We'll see how that all pans out, but looks like a fun stage, more of a kind of, you have to think ahead of yourself when those bosses come into play. Next, Sakurai went into a couple echoes. First, we got Chrom from Fire Emblem Awakening, who is an echo, kind of like a fusion echo of part Roy, part Ike. He has the Aether as his up special, but he looks like he kind of has the attacks of Roy, and maybe, I couldn't tell if he had dancing blades or not, but I know people have been wanting him since the Lucina trailer back in Smash 4, so people are happy about that. I'm more excited about Dark Samus. Having another Metroid rep is always a plus for me, and I didn't think we would get her. It's a Metroid type thing, so we'll call it an it for now. It looks slower, and I like how it almost looks like its descent, because it kind of hovers, is a lot slower. I'll be interested to see how that plays out. You can customize the character select screen, where you can stack the echoes. I probably won't stack them. I like to see everyone up in front there, so it's a neat option. I always like options in video games. Sakurai then went on to tell us that every character will be revealed before the game launches on December 7th. And that's something new. Usually there's a few characters that hold back that we know about, of course. Like for the last game, it was like Dark Pit, and a few others. I think Dr. Mario was around there as well. I don't remember all of them. But to know all the characters before the game releases will be fun. Especially with, it's a worldwide release as well. Then we got a stage overview, so we got to look at some old stages and some new ones and some returning ones. We got Brinstar Depths coming back, which I'm so excited for. It's one of those stages that people like but don't like. I love it. I kind of like stages where you have to think a little bit more, and also I can play some mind games with my opponents. We got a very good look at this game's final destination. The designs of Final Destination are always kind of hit and miss for me. This one's okay. It could be a lot worse. Then we got the new Donk City Hall level, which looks really cool. You just up the skyscraper, and then you can hit the, not hit, or at least activate the musicians, and then you get Jump Up Superstar playing, which is really cool. I did notice that you could see Toad at one point, Captain Toad. So everyone who thinks Captain Toad's coming, apparently he's just in the background of the stage. But Toon Link was in the Spirit Tracks level, and then Alphonse takes his place, so they could be doing that with this one as well. Then the long-awaited, everyone wanted Fountain of Dreams back from Melee. We got it, and it looks amazing. It looks so beautiful. It was one of those just great stages that we've been missing. And then Sakurai went on to confirm there's 103 stages. That's a lot. That's an insane amount. But it adds a lot of variety to it. Afterwards, on the Smash website, they showed all the current stages we know about. There's still no Poke Floats, and I know it's not everyone's favorite, but I love Poke Floats. And then they also confirmed that all stages will have 8-player Smash, unlike the last game where it was limited and they kept expanding it here and there. And all the stages will be unlocked from the get-go. So you won't have to unlock stages, which I have some mixed feelings about. I really enjoy unlocking stuff, but we do have the majority of the characters we have to unlock, so we'll see how that all goes. Next, they finally confirmed stage hazard toggle, like I was explaining before with Dracula's Castle. So I can play Wily Castle without Yellow Devil. That's so great. Another thing that we've all been asking for, and it seems so far that Sakurai and his team really are listening to us as the fans. I mean, we've had Ridley, which is a huge one by the fans. We've had Dark Samus and Crom, and we'll talk about the crocodile in the room in a minute. The next thing is the stage morph. That is such a weird choice, but I kind of like it. You can jump between 2 levels in one match. Kind of goes back and forth, I think. I wish it was more than 2 stages. It seems like it's only 2, but I'll play with it. Looks like my music has changed a bit. So this is probably the one part of the whole direct I didn't really like. And I see why they did it though. So now every single Legend of Zelda stage has all the Legend of Zelda music. Where before, like Skyloft would have a select songs, and then Pirate Ship would have select songs. I kind of like where those levels had something special about them, where I can only get, I don't remember what's what, but I can only get the Great Sea on the pirate stage. But we'll see how it goes. I'm kind of just about it. And then they confirmed over 900 pieces of music will be in Smash Ultimate. That is an insane amount of music. They didn't confirm if you have to unlock it all like you have in the past, but they didn't deny it either, so we'll see. And then the whole you can turn your Switch into an MP3 player and just listen to it while it's in handheld mode. That's really neat. I don't think I'll ever use it, but I think it's really cool. And then they changed, we knew that the stages came before fighters, but now we know Rool's stage fighters. They're really changing this up. I'm intrigued to see how it works. We finally get custom rules. I don't have to change time every time. I can just keep stock, just defaulted. I'm excited about that. You have stamina battles will be part of this. I kind of played with them a little bit, but I just never have a lot. They're fun, so we'll see how that goes. I don't know how often I'll be playing. Then you have the Final Smash meter. This is really cool. I like how it's weakened Final Smashes, but you can build up to it. If you're laughing, it's just my daughter. No, she's being really good, but she's let me record. But yeah, the Final Smash meters can just make some insane matches, I bet. I'm really excited to try that out. And then, finally, the only good idea from Smash Tour from Smash 4, Squad Strike, where you can choose 3 or 5 different fighters to battle it out. Each of them take a stock. This is going to be so much fun. I'm going to play so much. I cannot wait for that. Well, for most of this. Then there's tourney mode. You knew it was coming. Only 32, and I don't know why it's not 64. Not like I don't have 64 friends to get together in one space. So I guess that was their thought process. 32 makes a lot more sense. So I never really used tourney mode too much, but hey, it's cool. The Smashdown, that looks really cool. I like that idea of, hey, I've used Mega Man, now I can't use Mega Man a second time. And then you can kind of use that strategically to take away your opponent's best characters. Matt knows who I play most, and I know who Matt plays most. And I think I'd mess with him more than he would mess with me. So I can't wait. Training mode, we always know it's coming. There's a lot more to it this time to kind of learn more about your character. I don't know how often I'll use it, but I think it's really cool. We get confirmation of Classic Shock. What's interesting is each character will have a unique set of battles. It's not boring. It seems like it's meant you're kind of building towards things. So I think that's really cool, and will bring a lot more playability for that mode to help boost up that single player experience. Then we got to look at the items, and they all look pretty cool. Some of them look a little overpowered. That sword that Greninja was holding that it can power up. Then there was the scythe that takes out characters with high damage. That seems a bit much. It depends on what that breaking point of a lot of damage is. If it's 100, I'm a little worried. If it's like 150, I think that's a bit more fair. Then we got to look at some of the new Pokemon coming. Aloha Executor makes a huge barrier in the middle of the stage, which is pretty cool. Abra looks like it's going to be annoying and amazing all at the same time. And then you have Ditto, that's just a purple blob version of your character. And I kind of wish it was more like how the anime did it, where, you know, you have this like weird face on Ditto every time he transforms. And then we got a good look at some assist trophies. Zero coming as an assist trophy is really awesome. Then you have Captain, which is hilarious. Come on, he gets in a bus and just kidnaps people. And this is the look on Mario's face. I hope everyone has a unique look. I want to see like the surprise look on Ridley, or the surprise look on like Simon Belmont. It's going to be great. Then you have Nikki from Swap Note, which I didn't play a whole lot, but man, I know I should have, and I like this idea. Shovel Knight being a assist trophy, I was really hoping for him to be an actual character. I know he's indie, but I feel like Shovel Knight's transcended being an indie character at this point, but maybe I'm wrong. You then have the Moon from Majora's Mask. That's, oh my gosh. They're going great with these ideas for assist trophies. But then there was a little bit of a disappointment at the end. It showed Ashley from WarioWare. And I'm not a big WarioWare person, but I'm all for representation for each franchise, even ones that we don't have a lot. And there's only one Wario character. Even though he is kind of a Mario character, he's become his own thing. So it's a little sad, but it's okay. Then we got to look at our first boss / trophy character, and Roshan, I forget his name, the dragon from Monster Hunter. And you see a Monster Hunter stage, but I'm not sure if it's actually a stage, because they didn't show anything else. And I don't think we're going to get a Monster Hunter fighter as a playable character. I think this is going to be part of whatever the story mode is. I just think this is just part of that journey in the story mode, is you fight against Roshanda, or I don't remember its name, Roshan, I'm done with that. That was a bad joke. So, but it looks cool. We'll see more about that in a moment, because we're talking about the menu. They showed off the menu, and I've talked about this a couple of times. I'm so happy the menu looks more clean, more streamlined. And then there's this little green thing in the bottom left-hand corner that is blurred out. I know people have looked online and people think they've translated it to the word spirits. I don't know. But this is the adventure mode. I think that's what I was talking about with the Monster Hunter Dragon. And then the direct ended, but you know there's always one last thing. And there we are. You see all these great rivals. And then you see Donkey Kong and Diddy, and you know who it is. You are hyped beyond expectation. You see the shadow, and it's King DDD trolling us in the most greatest way ever. And I really did think, like, we're not getting DDD, it's something else. Because of that, I had a moment of not thinking it was K. Rool, but it was. And we finally have the King of the Kremlins in Smash Brothers. I'm so thrilled. Donkey Kong Country's the original trilogy, and he Returns and Tropical Freeze. They're some of my favorite games ever. I love the platforming. I love the challenge that comes with it. I love how, especially Donkey Kong Country 2, in particular, I didn't feel I had too much to collect, but just the right amount to 100% the game. And oh my goodness, he seems to encapsulate everything from those original trilogies and Donkey Kong 64. Because you have his original look and the crown throw. You have his gun and the pirate hat from Donkey Kong Country 2. You have Baron von Krulenstein, I think that's his name, his helicopter from DKC3. And then you have his final smash using the Blast-O-Matic to destroy Donkey Kong Island and all your opponents. What's with these final smashes? You have Ridley's going crazy and like blowing up Samus's ship, and then you have this. It's just so crazy. So that was the direct. There was a lot to be excited for. I know everyone was like, what is there more to tell us? There always is more. We have more game modes. We don't know if All-Star mode's coming back. We don't know if Master Hand and Crazy Orders and stuff is coming back. We didn't even see if the trophies are coming back yet. I know trophies are coming back, but we haven't seen them. There's so much more even after this direct for us to know. And the fact that we got 3 echoes makes me feel like we're going to be getting quite a few more. And there's a lot more that could and should happen. I fully believe Shadow should be coming soon. You have Proto Man. It never occurred to me, but a lot of people want Isabelle from Animal Crossing. Sure, why not? I don't know if we've seen her assist trophy or not. I have to look into it. But hey, I think this is an exciting time to be a Smash fan and a Nintendo fan. Thank you for listening to this reaction video from the Nintendo Network. But I want to know what you guys think. Let me know in the comments below. And also remember to join the network. Please like us and subscribe right here on YouTube. It makes such a difference, guys. I can't push that enough. Also, we have Facebook and Twitter, and I've just launched a Discord about a week or so ago. No one's joined. I know I'm small, so I'm not expecting much. But anyone, come on, you could be talking to the content creator, me, back and forth, one-on-one. So hopefully I hear from you guys about that. Love to get some fan interaction as I'm starting to grow a little bit. Thank you so much. And if you'll excuse me, I don't have an end cap here. I don't know what to say for my if you'll excuse me. Usually I prepare something. I'm just hyped for Rool and Dark Samus. I'm going to end on that note.